Welcome to the live stream. Success. Finding three people with the government pre-med chemistry took charge of the processes that bring success and that maintain it. How come Jordan's skill didn't even seem to decline with age? He did lose some stamina and agility with age, but to compensate, he worked even harder on condition and on his moves, like the turnaround jump shot and his celebrated fall away jumper. He came into the league as a slam dunker and he left as the most complete player ever to grace the game. Woods too took charge of the process. Golf is like a wayyard lover. When you think you have conquered her, she will certainly desert you. Woods Harmon, the renowned coach, says the golf swing is just about the farthest thing from a perfectible discipline in athletics. The most reliable swings are only relatively repeatable. They never stop being works in progress. That's why even the biggest golf star wins only a fraction of the time and may not win for long periods of time, which happened to Woods even at the beginning of his career. And that's also why taking charge of the process is so crucial. With this in mind, Tiger's dad made sure to teach him how to manage his attention and his course strategy. Mr. Boots would make loud noises or throw things just as little Tiger was about to swing. This helped him become less distractible. Do we know someone else who could have profited from this training? When Tiger was 3 years old, his dad was already teaching him to think about course management. After Tiger dropped the ball behind a big clump of trees, Mr. Woods what his plan. His dad started by taking control of all constantly with what worked and what had a long-term plan that guided him. I know my game, I know what I want to achieve, I know how to get there. Like Michael Jordan, Woods managed his motivation. He did this by making his practice into fun. I love working on shots, carving them this way and that, and proving to myself that I can hit a certain shot on command. And he did it by thinking of a rival out there somewhere who wouldn't challenge him. He's Tavallo, I have to give myself a reason to work so hard. He's out there somewhere, he's 12. Hello, you are the first one to join my live stream. Welcome to the live stream. And I wish you a great day. Hello, welcome to the live stream. Currently, I'm reading Mindset. Tushar, yo, what's up, man? Yeah, currently I'm reading Mindset. It's written by Dr. Carol S. Dweck. She is a female writer. Oh, thank you, brother. And this book is literally amazing and actually helping me to stick on my game, and it's like literally motivating myself. And did you join my live stream before? I'm not sure about that because not sure. And also, yeah, I'm going to read few lines. Marco Mera, Boots' golf partner and friend, had a chat. It's not easy to play beside someone as extraordinary as Boots or O'Meara choice. He could feel jealous of and diminished by Boots' superior play, or he could learn from it how. Sorry, he chose the latter path. O'Meara was one of those talented players who never seemed to fulfill his potential. His choice to take charge of his game turned him around. At the age of 21, Boots had won the Masters tournament that night. He slept with his arms and around his prize, the famous green jacket. 1 year later, he put a green jacket on Mar O'Meara. Yeah, I often do live stream. I do lots of time. I really love when people join the live stream and when they especially comment. It really makes my day. I'm not here for views or anything like that. I'm just here to make myself better every day, and my target is to just get 1% better every day. And you know, in my life is going pretty good, and I hope the universe is blessing me with lots of things. Yesterday night it was around 3, it was 2:50 and someone messaged me for the call. I just wake up. I was sleeping before that and I just wake up and literally went on the call and I just able to talk there. It literally made my day. The call didn't last long, but I really enjoyed the call because I feel I was quite confident while speaking. um, like it's plus point for myself. I really love that. It was random person, no, not random. It's related to my business, but yeah, still, he asked for the call. I said to him like I can do tomorrow, but he said he he don't have much time. He wants to do it now in few minutes. He said in 30 minutes. So when I joined the call, it literally I learned lots of things. Yeah. From McEnroy, we hear little talk of taking control when he was on the top. With the, we hear little mention of working on his game to stay on top when he was doing poorly. We hear little surface on analysis except to pin the blame. For example, when he didn't do as well as expected for part of 82, we hear that little things happened that off my game for weeks at a time and prevented me from dominating the tour. Always always a victim of outside forces. Why didn't he take charge and learn how to perform well in spite of them? That's not the way of the fixed mindset. In fact, rather than combating those forces or fixing his problems, he tells us he wished he played a team sport so he could conceal his. You are not at your peak, you can hide it so much easier in a team sport. McInroy also admits that his on court temper tantrums were often a cover for choking and only made things worse. So, what did he do? Nothing. He wished someone else would do it for him. When you cannot control yourself, you want someone to do it for you. That's where I acutely missed being part of a team sport. Hello, everyone, welcome to the live stream. Let me know where are you watching me from, which place do you belong to. People would have worked with me, coached me, or the system let me get away with more and more. I really liked it less and less. He got mad at the system. Ha- no worries, brother. Bro, it's totally fine. Want to go? It's not. I will do live stream for half an hour. Then I will also off the live stream. I do regularly, so it's no worries at all. I'm just enjoying reading the book and because in the fixed mindset you don't take control of your abilities and your motivation. You look for your talent to carry you through, and when it doesn't, well, then what else could you have done? You are not a work in progress, you are a finished productive, and finished products have to protect themselves. And blame everything but take charge. I was getting, I just want to know the meaning. What does it mean to be a star? Does the star have less players? Is it just their role to be great and win games? Or does a star have responsibilities than others? What does Michael Jordan think? I have to search for a meaning. I'm sorry that I'm using lament. In our society, sometimes it is hard to come to grips with filling a role instead of trying to be a superstar. Say Jordan, a superstar. Hmm. A superstar's talent can win games, but it's teamwork that wins championships. Coach John Wooden claims he was tactically and strategically average. So, how did he win? So, how did he win 10 national championships? One of the main reason he tells us is because he was good at getting players to fill roles as part of a team. I believe, for example, I could have made Kareem Abdul-Jabbar the greatest soccer in college history. I could have done that by developing the team around that ability of his. Would win would we have won three national championships while he was at UCLA? Now, in the fixed mindset, athletes want to validate their talent. This means acting like a superstar, not just a team member. But as with Pedro Martinez, this mindset works against the important victories they want to achieve. A telling tale is the story of Patrick Ewing, who could have been a basketball champion the year. Ewing was a draft pick by far the most exciting pick of the year. Um, the Knicks, hmm, the Knicks won the lottery and, to their joy, got to select Ewing for their team. They now had twin towers, the 7-foot Ewing and the 7-foot Will Cartwright. Their high scoring center, they had a chance to do it all. They just needed a wing to be the power forward. He wasn't happy with that. Center is the star position, and maybe he wasn't sure he could hit the outside shots that a power forward has to hit. What if he had really given his all to learn that position? Alex Rodriguez, when the best shortstop in baseball, agreed to play third base when he joined the Yankees. He had to retrain himself, and for a while he wasn't all he had been. Instead, Cartwright was sent to the Bulls, and Wings Knicks now won a championship. Sean Johnson, another immensely talented player who was devoted to well before a game, how he compared to a star player on the opposite team. He bet you trying to be a player like so last so long, he'll star in this career forever. Was he a team player? I am a team player, but I am an individual first. I have to be the number one guy with the football, no not number two or number three. If I'm not the number one guy, I'm no good to you. I cannot really help you. Is that man? For his definition of team player, Johnson was mm, traded by the Jets, and after that deactivated by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Too, I have noticed an interesting thing when some star players are interviewed after a game. The way they say they are part of the team and they think of themselves that way. When others are interviewed, they say I and they refer to their teammates or something apart from themselves as people who are privileged to participate in the witness. Oh, it's been 15 minutes. I have no idea. Hello, welcome to the live stream. Say something in the chat. I would love to chat with you. Oh, not left. Oh my god. Hello, Kiba. How are you? Oh my god. So excited after seeing your comment. Just going to complete chapter number 4. Hmm. It is very early morning. Okay, yeah, it is going to be very early morning. It's like 7:22 p.m. for me. Hearing the mindsets. You can already hear the mindset in young athletes. Listen for them. It is 2004. Isis Tillis is a college basketball star, a 6 foot 5 forward for the Duke University women's basketball team. She has a picture of her father, James Quick Tillis, taped to her locker as a motivator, but the picture is not a tribute. Says writer, we Wallenstein, it is a reminder of all Tilly's hope. She will never. I have to mute for a while. Okay. It is a reminder of all Tilly's hopes she will never be. How is weather in America? I have. Quick Tillis was a contender in the 1980s. In 81, he worked for the World Heavyweight title. In 85, he was in the movie The Color Purple as a boxer. And in 86, he was the first boxer to go to the distance 10 rounds with Mike Tyson, but he never made it to the top. Isis Tillis, whose senior says this is the year to win a national championship. I just feel like I would be such a failure. I would feel like I am regressing back and I am going to end up like my dad in nobody. Oh, it's the somebody nobody syndrome. If I win, I will be somebody. If I lose, I will be nobody. Tilly's angers at her father may be justified. He abandoned her as a child. What this thinking is getting in her way, perhaps nobody else has that combination of size, skill, quickness, and vision in the women's college game, says Wernstein. Yet few would rate Ellis ahead of the top two players in the country. Connecticut's Diana Dorsey and Duke's Alana Beard. Tilly's performance often fails to match her ability. She frustrated that people have high expectation of her and want her to play better. I feel like I have to come out and have a triple double digits in points scored, rebounds and assists. Dunk the ball over the head 360, leave your feet turned completely around in the air and slam the ball into the basket, and maybe people will be like, oh, she not that bad. Okay, this is interesting to listen to. Yeah, it is actually story from like related America because writer is from America, Dr. Carol S. Dweck. And by the way, how is weather in your country? And slam the ball into the basket. And maybe people will be like, oh, she's not that bad. I don't think people want the impossible. I think they just want to see her use her wonderful talent to the utmost. I think i think they want her to develop the skills she needs to reach her goals. Worrying about being a nobody is not the mindset that motivates and sustains champions, hard as it is. Perhaps Tilly should admire the fact that her father went for it instead of being contemptuous that he didn't quite make it. Oh, like when summer season start in your country, like in America, when summer season starts. Like in my place, it's still cold. I'm just wearing hoodie. Oh shit! And oh, hit me. But in February, it seems like that winters are over, right? It's like that. It's winters over in this month, like in February. I don't think people want the impartial. I think they just want to see her use her wonderful talent to the utmost. I think same here, same here. I think yeah, we live in what it's like northern. I'm not sure which hemisphere do we live. I'm just confused on that. It's like northern maybe. I don't know. Worrying about being nobody is not the mindset that motivates and sustains champions. By the way, I want to know about what do they teach in schools by from nursery to 10th grade. What does they teach there? Somebodies are not determined by whether they won or lost. Somebodies are people who go for it with all they have. If you go for it with all you have, it is still is not just in the games but in practice too. You will already be somebody. Here is the other mindset. It's 6 foot 3 Candace Parker than a 17-year-old senior. Yeah, high school. 17-year-old at senior Naperville Central High near Chicago, who was going to Tennessee to play for the Lady Wolves and their great coach Pat Summit. Candace has a very different father from Mrs. A dad who is teaching her a different lesson. If you work hard at something, you get out what you put in. Several years before, when he was coach of her team, her dad lost his cool with her during a tournament game. She was not going for the rebounds. She was shooting lazy shots from the outside instead of using her height near the basket, and she was not exerting herself on defense. Now let's go out and try harder. So what happened? She went out and scored 20 points in the second half and had 10 rebounds. They blew the other team away. He lit a fire under me, and I knew he was right. Candace lights the same fire under herself now. Rather than being content to be a star, she looks to improve all the time. When she returned from knee surgery, she knew what she needed to work on her timing, nerves, and being. When her 3 point shot went bad, she asked her father to come to the gym to work on it with her. Whether it be in basketball or everyday life, she said nothing is promised. Only weeks later, the mindset prophecies were already coming true. Two things happened. One, sadly, is that Tilly's team was knocked out of the championship. The other was that Candace Parker became the first woman ever to win the basketball during the championship against 5 men. Character hurt the mind of a champion. It's what makes great athletes, and it's what comes from the growth mindset with its focus on self development, self motivation, and responsibility. Even though the finest athletes are wildly competitive and want to be the best, greatness does not come from the ego of the fixed mindset with its somebody nobody syndrome. Many athletes with the fixed mindset may have been naturals, but you know what? As John wouldn't say, we cannot remember most of them. The most common is English, mathematics, social studies, and a foreign language like Spanish, French, or German. Oh, it's like same. Here, like English, social studies, mathematics, science, and English is considered as a foreign language. So our native language is like Hindi. So Hindi is one of them, and other four are same like English, mathematics, social study, and science. Oh shit! Light. There is light has gone here. I don't know how. I don't able to see anything on this screen. Oh, I can. German. I know word in German. Uh, Guten Morgen, and yes, and they have one plus for exercise. Yeah, and in like there is a recess like where students used to have lunch and whatever they have. I'm going to make it's like, is it good or not? Not, it's not good. I have to put my phone here for the light. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Are there sports you always assumed you are bad at? Well, maybe you are, but then maybe you aren't. It's not something you can know until you have put in a lot of effort. Some of the world best athletes didn't start out being that hot. If you have a passion for a sport, put in the effort and see. Sometimes being exceptionally endowed is a curse. These athletes may stay in a fixed mindset and not cope well with adversity. Is there a sport that came easily to you until you hit a wall? Try on the growth mindset and go for it again. Character is an important concept. Yeah, yeah, similar. and it comes out of a growth mindset. Think about times you have needed to reach deep down inside in difficult sports matches. Think about the growth mindset champions from this chapter and how they do it. What could you do next time to make sure you are in a growth mindset in the pinch? Athletes with a growth mindset find success in learning and improving, not just winning. The more you can do this, the more rewarding sports will be for you and for those who play them with you. Next chapter is chapter 5, business mindset and leadership. But I'm not going to read it, like, because I was reading in the morning. Let me take another book. By the way, there are four more. There are three or four more persons are watching me, and I welcome you all to the live stream. You can say anything in the chat. Physical was one of my favorites when I was in the high school. That such class, or they call it PE, or for short abbreviations. Okay. For me, it was in higher school. Like when I was in 11th and 12th grade, there was a subject. There were lots of sports activities like football, volleyball, and lots of other sports as well. But I didn't choose that. I chose botany or biology over the physical education, because I choose math, English, physics, chemistry, biology. These were, and mathematics is one of them, and English. Uh, but one thing is that when I used to study in 11th or 12th grade, there were not any teacher. There were very less teacher in our school, because we live in a very remote place of India, and teachers don't like to come in that remote places, and but at that time we don't have like no physics teacher, no chemistry teacher. We used to take tuitions, and from other people who did graduation or higher study in the respective subject like physics or chemistry, or maybe sometimes biology. It's like that. And we used to play a lot. Like when we went to school, there is no rule. We don't follow any rule and regulation. We always I always used to play a lot. Oh my god. There was a physical teacher who was known to as a very strict guy, but lots of time he saw us. He used to he used to say us that if you play the games, I will punish you, or like that. And but we don't hear him. It's like it's been like in 2019, and it was like after March. It was lockdown here in my 12th standard. Then I don't able to do anything like that. It was like amazing thing. Like I changed my school, like high school, and then went to higher secondary school, because it was just high school. There were only classes till 10th grade. So I changed my school. Then I went to higher secondary school, and it was literally amazing. Still there are less teachers available to teach students. Like you can say, if there is five subjects, like physics, chemistry, math, there are no teachers of math, and there is nobody for biology, and people used to take tuitions and all that. It's like nothing is mm, is the way it should be. Like it just let it go. Government is not taking care much, and they are just in political stuff and all. The place where I live, no electricity, no proper roads. It's like hell place. There are around there are garbage all around, and but the one thing that is very good, that I live in a mountains, and that's very positive point for people like me living. If I live in a area, if I born in a city area, then I'm definitely say that I'm going to live in a slum, because my financial situation is not that strong, but now it's way better. But I really thank God that I born in a mountain, and I'm living very peaceful life due to very good weather. It's such an amazing thing. Uh, it's literally amazing if you born in a place where you have fresh air and all around, fresh water and fresh air. That's the positive point of this place, but negative points are lots of negative points. But it's like we have to live. We cannot change situation until we cannot change situation until we found something good. It's like staying in the loop of something until you change yourself. That's why I always dream to mm, live in a better place. It's better place, but due to less facilities, I don't want to live here. Yeah, I have to. I don't know for how long, but one one day I'm going to move abroad, or uh, it's very great to move abroad. We always think to move in a place where we get lots of facilities. We just don't have anything. You can say only fresh air and water, nothing else, and people around us. That's all. But things like we always get in attached to the people who are sorry whom we are surrounded with. But life is always amazing. It's like sometimes enjoying the peak stuff, and sometimes yeah, that's it. But we always it always happens like that. We used to such places. But my dream is to move abroad, like America or any other first world country. Yeah, I hope so. I'm just trying very hard, but I don't know why things are not working. I really don't know what the hell is happening around me, and things are not working the way I want. I hope so. Everything will be normal in upcoming days. I definitely will share my win whenever I achieve any financial success or whatever. I definitely going to share and enjoying that stuff. Yes, I have high hopes and high faith in myself. By the what is the average income like there is like hourly rate for like normal work, whatever it is, like minimum hourly rate in your country? Okay, nice. So you know piano and all that. Uh, I took art class for a while in high school, but I only went to second level. It had three levels. And with piano class, I went to all the levels. Nice. I think you are very fond of music. Oh, nice. Hmm. You know, if I ever come to America and I started working there, I can easily earn my living. Like I can easily sell my skill. Like I do have good communication. Uh, I believe that I do have good communication. I am not sure that about that, but still I believe that I do have good communication skill. And what else? And I'm good at sales too. So one day I will stick with my game. You should visit. It's beautiful, but hell, I have to see the results. And I think whenever you visit India, it's first of all it's very cheap, and it, actually it's not tourist friendly. You can say some places are very tourist friendly and some are not. So whenever you come, you have to aware that it's like you will you will get everything here. Good places, high altitude mountains, everything. Good cities as well, and bad as hell too. So everything is here. Yeah. By the way, how do you judge my speaking? Like how much do you want to rate it out of 10? Like, I really want to know, and it gives me like boost when I know about my speaking skills. Like, even if, even I'm getting 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 10, like 7, 8, 9, 10, or whatever, 2, 3, 1, 0. I will never ever take it as a, in a negative way. I always look to make myself better. Like if I'm getting 4, then next time I will try to understand things, why is it happening, and next time I will try to make it better. That's my only goal. Oh, nice, 8. Thank you. It will motivate me. I understand you well. Oh, yeah, that's great. Do you feel like I know I had asked this before, but like about my accent, like is it normal to you, or it is bit like difficult to understand? You know, one more thing I love to share that our state team is going to win. It's like we're not okay. I got you. Mm. Yeah, it's like my state is going to win tomorrow a trophy that is known as Ranji Trophy. It's for a game of cricket, and for first time in 66 years. Okay, it's like going to very great day. Sorry, tomorrow. Mm. Tell me something about your place, like what is it famous for, and whatever you have to share about your place. I would love to search on it. And yeah, Oh, nice. Like, by the way, where are you based off? Like, instead of America, like any other country or? Mm, because when I was younger in grade school, I took lots of language arts classes for English, pronouncing, pronouncing and reading. Oh, nice. Which one? Which one? Outlights. I think the story of success. Okay, similar to grit. Let me open me grit. What is it? It's like story to success. Oh, New York Times bestseller, fascinating and persuasive. Malcolm Gladwell commented on this book like it's like grit. Uh, Fascinating and persuasive. Grit. Why passion and resilience are the secrets to success. Nice. I will give a try. It's written by Angela Duckworth. Angela Duckworth. I will definitely going to read it, but after completing mindset, because now I do not have anything left after that. Malcolm Gladwell. Yeah, it's always nice. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes I get sidetracked and don't read for a while. It holds back progress. Yeah, yeah, and it's very, very bad. By the way, what is your dream like? What your lives get busy unexpectedly? Yeah, sometimes relationship, sometimes this and that. Lots of fluff happens, and we don't able to manage things properly. Despite we know, despite knowing that we are not doing in right way. Like I'm going to say, things are not good at all. But slowly and uh, things get fine after. By the way, what is your biggest dream? What do you want to achieve in your life? Healthcare facility. Oh, nice. Yeah, your dream. Oh, nice. What else you are? Which college? Can you name your college? I would love to search about it. By the way, what are you pursuing in your college? Okay, biology, math, and chemistry math. Nice. Also, ethnic studies. Nice. What about like piano and all that? Nice. Yeah, it's literally very difficult. Yeah, agree with you. Yeah, that's nice. if you if they let go to music. By the way, who is your favorite singer? Nice. By the way, what social media platform do you use? Like instead of like except like YouTube, what else? Like Teen Martin. Everybody loves somebody. They will give me copyright strike, otherwise I would love to play here. I don't know, yeah. I also, yeah. Why YouTube is not recommending everybody? No idea why is it happening. Why is it happening? Yeah, I was saying. By the way, I love my like Indian songs. Like you can say, my favorite one is Arjit Singh. He's an Indian singer. Lots of interesting songs sang by him. But uh, but no, you can say I love to hear like three languages, like songs from three languages, like Dogri, Punjabi, and Hindi. Dogri is my mother tongue, and Punjabi is not related to me, but I love to hear that songs, and I love to hear English songs too, like Stay, Why Kid Laroi, something like that. Mm, and also Hindi songs. You can say that I love lots of different. I love lots of singers and their songs. Yeah, Indian love songs. It's always amazing. By the way, where are your parents based off? Like which country? It actually depends on the mood. Sometimes it's like loving songs. Whenever it hits my mind, I am going to hear it again and again and again. Yeah, definitely it does. Nice. Same here. I always do like that. Whenever I like any song, then I play it on a repeating mode, hearing it again and again until I get bored of that song. I don't know why is that. Oh my god. By the way, what is the name of your place? Oh, nice. Oh, where did you go? Like, in which place? Okay, I got you. uh, which special thing did you try there, like, and you loved it? Okay, what else? Nice. Okay, like the mango drink. Oh, nice. No, if drink isn't similar to yogurt, I think so. That's what I think, but maybe I'm not sure. Yeah, yeah. Lamb biryani. Okay. Nice. Why we are in your country or at what place? I'm not sure about that. Like, Oh, plus 12 hours with a fan. It was a long journey. Yeah. Okay. What's that henna artwork? Oh, okay, I understand that. Oh my god, I'm tired. Hmm. Yeah, Mehendi. Okay. Yeah, I'm tired. But I'm not going to close the live stream. I will just off the camera and take some rest, and we'll back after that. Maybe after 20 or 30 minutes, maybe as early as possible. Bye bye. I will. I'm here in the live, but I will not talk or something like that. I tried a lot. Bye bye. Have a great day and good luck. I'm tired. Oh no, it's pretty cold. I'm not going to stay outside for long. Again, they have this. I'm just going to play this game. Let's see. After a very long time, I'm seeing this option again on my YouTube channel. It's more than 130 min. Wow, boy, that's enough for this long.